Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving into new artists on the channel. I've had a number of you guys put down in my comment section on random videos saying, hey, you need to react to TNX. You need to react to TNX. You need to react to TNX. I'm like, okay. And some of you guys have said that they're relatively new and like they're set to take over the K-pop scene, take over the K-pop world. And I'm like, man, that is quite a bold claim, because I feel like the K-pop scene is huge, and there's so many bands, so many art. I feel like I'm reacting to so many bands, and there's still like hundreds of others that I haven't even touched on yet. So I'm like, they're taking over the whole damn K-pop scene. That is something big, and well, yes, I guess I need to hop on this. So I just typed in their name, and the most recent thing that I saw was a music video for their song "Move" that was released a couple days ago and already has like I think 3.5 million views. So I'm like, maybe those claims aren't so crazy as I was thinking. Because like, Lord, I can only wish to get 3.5 million views after just 3 days. I can only feel like I've had this channel going for like a solid 3.5 years, consistently put out, and I don't know that I've made that many views in total. So I'm like, that's goals. Yeah, so I know nothing about them, nothing about the song. We're just gonna dive in and just experience them for the first time. Okay, they got string section, y'all already know. I love it. Hello, beautiful. Okay, y'all already know. Y'all already know. I have somewhat of an affinity for my boy bands in leather, or leather adjacent goods. I feel like I'm gonna like this video. We're just gonna take it back just a little bit, just gonna get the full effect again. But yes, I love a good string section, and I love when people incorporate like a string section, even if it's just a track, into like upbeat dance kind of music. So I feel like I might thoroughly enjoy this. Ugh, those eyes just. At that moment, he almost reminded me of like a baby song from ATEEZ, and y'all know I love me some song. Oh, come on, orange hair. He reminds me of a baby song too with his eyes. Are they all just like taking different part of song? It's. I love this like cartoonish orange hair on him. I love it. It's very striking. He looks like a baby son. Oh my god, this is insane. I think it's just the way that they look at the camera and like trying to seduce me that. Ah, ah. Y'all know how I feel about these pants right now. Praise Jesus, they doing the Lord's work. I'll join your army, boys. Oh, I love that. Just is that a guitar plucking in the background? Like it's kind of being drowned out by like the drums, but I dig it. Hey, Again, the string section. Started. Come on, vocals. Ooh, I like this beat breakdown. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, I like this instrumental breakdown. Yes. Oh, okay, there's more. Hello, angels. Hello, Charlie. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that experience. It's crazy to me, and obviously I don't know anything about them, so I don't know any of the members' names yet. And y'all know I am terrible with names until I have to use them regularly, so it's gonna take me a while to learn the names. But there's like 2 or 3 of them. I kept calling them out, and maybe it was the same one, maybe it wasn't, but I feel like there's at least 2 different ones that I called out that just reminded me of San from ATEEZ. Like there's something about the shape of the eyes, the cheekbones, something in this realm that was just like, or the lips. Just, there was something, and it was something different in each one of them. And I'm like, man, they're just like taking different parts of San's face. Like, okay, I'm just gonna build an entire boy band out of San's face. So this one's gonna get his cheekbones, this one's gonna get his eyes, this one's gonna get his lips, that one will get his nose. And I'm just like, okay, I'm fine with this. I fully support this because y'all know San is my heart. That's my baby right there. That's a bias. But yeah, it's just crazy. And I think it was just the way that they look at the camera, because that's something that we've talked about San a number of times, and him being part of the demon line of ATEEZ and whatnot. Just that way he looks at the camera, he commands the stage, and it's just this alluring presence about him. He just draws you in. So it was a similar thing with those guys, where it's like they're just looking at the camera and it feels like they're piercing the lens, and they're just like piercing into my soul, just trying to seduce me. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'm yours. You don't have to try very hard. Yeah, the song is very instrumentally very interesting, and I like it. Like I said in the beginning, I like whenever any kind of dance track incorporates string instruments, whether it's live string instruments or just a track that they're mixing over. But yeah, there were a couple of times where like I want to say the violin section, but whatever the string instruments they were using was like the focal point or in the foreground of the music. So like in the beginning, and I think one point during like bridge or going into like the instrumental dance break or something like that, like there were a couple of parts where that was a focal point, and then there were other times where it was just being drowned out by like the intense drumming, percussion. It might have been a timpani or bass drum, but then there was that one part where like that instrumentation kind of dropped out, and it was just the percussion and what sounded like someone on the guitar just doing like a simple plucking with the guitar, or it could have been just like not stabbing, but like short little staccato strums on a violin or a string instrument too. I guess it could have been that too. I don't know, but it was interesting. Like it was just this interesting combination of instrumental vibes. And then when we got down to the dance break bridge section, like it broke down in a way that my brain wasn't expecting it. Like you hear a lot of these sort of like dance track kind of things, and you can kind of expect, okay, here's where the beat drop comes, here's where this is going to come back into the fray, this is where this is going to come back into the mix, blah blah blah. But like it broke down into this beat drop, but it went, I don't know, it just went this different sound, and I I just wasn't expecting where it went. I'm like, I like this, it's different, it's interesting, it's not this by the book stereotypical beat drop, boom boom doom, 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 doom. Like it was just, I don't know how to describe it, it was just interesting. Yeah, just lots of interesting things about this group and about this song and this video. Yeah, just very, very interesting. I'm very interested. Let's see. TNX. ATEEZ. Not looking at the stock market. Band. TNX, the band. First boy band of PNATION, headed by going without Psy. Oh, so they're under Psy's label. Interesting. Interesting. So they made their debut literally like 3 days ago. Okay, so that's why you got to. Okay, well it's an incredible debut. I got to tell you. For 3 days to have 3.5 million views, that's saying something. And it just makes me interested to see what else they have in store for us. So you guys just have to keep me up to date on what's going on with them, and I'm interested to see what else they have going on. But yeah, thank you guys for the suggestion. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Before you guys go, I want to give a huge shout out to my supporters over on Patreon. I cannot begin to thank you guys for all of your continued support. It literally means the world to me, so thank you so much. If you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. See you guys in the next video.